I'll let you know if I find anything interesting. Good luck with the church. Remember, if things turn bad, stash everything at H. Saturday Nuggets, and welcome to the Black Iris. I know almost nothing about this game, other than the fact that it's set in Scotland. So this looks like a very strange game. It's set in Scotland, and apparently part of the proceeds actually goes towards like a food bank here in Scotland, so that is definitely interesting. But it looks like a very strange game. And I'm very interested to see what exactly it entails, because it's the same whenever I play these kind of games. I don't want to know too much. Also, this game apparently contains flashing images. I don't want to know too much about what's going on, but sometimes that just means that I know nothing, and that's almost worse. This is the entire game, just staring into the void. Just staring into the black iris. Sure it's a game? Did I maybe just click on a student film? In order to receive payment, there are 3 research stations shown on the map. Additional payment will be given. Wait, what? FO decommissioning agent. In order to receive payment, the 3 research stations shown on the map must be decommissioned. Maybe I should have read it rather than just like flying through it, but hey. Yeah, so the graphic style is kind of like old PS1 sort of graphics, which is a weird contrast compared to the Northeast Scotland, 1983. Hi. Oh, no. Oh, no, it's this kind of stuff. Toggle torch. I got my torch. Okay, pause, escape. Tab. It's your inventory map. I have a lighter. I have a I have a lighter, but not a torch, you see. Okay, I've equipped my lighter. E to interact with this flaming... That's a note. Just a massive billboard. Dear decommissioning engineer, you'll have been made aware of your task here. No, because I wasn't paying attention during the opening sequence. Sorry. To receive all research materials and decommission all research stations, it would be advisable for you to first head to the cabin on the right and see if the researchers left anything behind there. Check the blackboard, they often scroll down plans, etc. on there. Good luck. The Institute for Divergent Sciences. That's yeah, well, there you go. In traditional and good old PlayStation 1 style, there's no camera moving. Are you daft? This is a big this is a big note. Right, we're looking for a cabin. Is this the cabin? Oh no, it's got Resident Evil static cameras. No, I'm doomed. Hello? Oh, TV's on. What are we watching? E, light, fireplace. There we go. Aha. Books. You pick up a dusty novel, Seeker of the Serpent's Eye, by an orator. Under the crimson primordial sky, surrounded by the jagged... Is this just a... No thanks. It serves me no purpose. Update map with last logs of approximate crew locations. Sure. Okay. The dish. Church of the Order of the Void. Didn't like that. Didn't like that at all. Urgent. FAO decommissioning engineers. What you have been asked to do here is far more complex than it will have been conveyed to you by the Institute. You must take great caution. What we've been studying here is unprecedented. I cannot say any more. What can I have to say is H3, take a lighter. Well, I already have one of those, so starting off good. Read the blackboard. 1987, Black Rock Drilling Co. begins drilling in the area. 1988, first drill to reach 12,000 meters begins encountering anomalies. Lights emitting from the boreholes and infrasonic sound. Black Rock abandons the site, several workers stay behind. Enchanted by the phenomenon emitting from the boreholes, they set up camp under the name the Order of the Void. You know, I don't understand why, you know, I've never heard of this order in school or from anyone here in Scotland. Researchers from the Institute for Divergent Sciences head to the investigation site. After 3 months, contact with the researchers is lost. Great. Would they be my researchers? I would very much like for it to not be the case. Excerpts from the anomalous human behaviour during the drill. That's one of the ones that I'm looking for. While drilling in there, the engineers were overcome by an incomprehensible and inexplicable aura. Okay, great. I need to deal with mad people. I am broad. Excerpt, set up in the cabin and are heading out to the old research station tomorrow. Eva and Erskine are heading to the old oil fields. Blah blah blah. Okay, well I already have your location. Wait, just a moonwalk around. How much does it look like I'm wearing like a deer face? Don't know how I feel about that. And I love how the torch... The thing is this is old PlayStation 1 style, but this is exactly what PlayStation 1 was like. Like, I've got a torch just emanating from my stomach. I ate the torch, you see. Well, this looks... fun. Do I need to go through this big... I hated that. Why is this creeping me out so much? I think it's the music. Warning! Can't read it. You don't want me to read it either, apparently. Just looks like it has a massive jaw, just bump. Well, I can't read what the warnings are because apparently I'm being watched from the sky. Cool, thank you. Do not enter without a helmet. Okay. Put on helmet. I have helmet. Helmet obtained. I may now enter. Yes. Items can be equipped, unequipped in the inventory. Right, so I've got helmet, protective helmet, and breathing apparatus, and a lighter. That's why I always carry a lighter with me. Because when have there ever been any protagonists in a horror situation that didn't need one at some point or another? I'm guessing I want to head over here. But then again, I could be wrong, and I want to just go home. Is that one of the options? Can I just leave? Read note. Yes, read note. Ignore the body, just read the note. Number of engineers have become enamored with the caves that run under the earth here. Lots of them talk of the Black Iris, which appears to be a source of the ionizing radiation deep in the cave. It appears that it can induce what it would compare to a religious experience in these people. Great. What does... You know, where's the science behind why you have a bunch of branches coming out you and why someone decided to pin a note to you? As you do, look. People in horror games do weird shit, alright? They're like, I want to make sure that anybody that shows up really gets the message. It's the best way to do that. Pin it to the purple tendrils on the hanging corpse. Obviously. What? Obtain tapes to use transmitter. Give. Oh, you're telling me that I need to obtain tapes. I see. What is this? What? Why is there a bunch of Sonic rings? Okay, well, it's nothing up here. I wish I could look down. This is also how I walk downstairs. I don't, look at the steps. I just believe that the steps are there. With all of my heart and soul. Open! I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen. The Order of the Void. It's really weird, this PS1 style graphics mixed in with this episodic graphic going on. It's almost like chapters from a film. Or the old TV show. Okay, I'm not seeing any notes, although I do suddenly have a compass, which I don't know how to feel about. I also like how this whole place is just emanating with different colours, and we're just like, yeah, sure, we're just here to decommission some stuff. Wow, this is the that's good though that they fall over. That's not very PS1. That's PS2. Hey Lena, it's Bellamy. I accidentally left the last part of your manuscript in the lockbox around the back of the cave entrance. I'll go back and get it tonight if I get time, but if you're near there, the code is 8709. I will never remember that. Cave entrance code found. Ah, that's fine. Good. You know what I like and what I don't like, and that is namely having to write down codes. It's static camera. I've never played a game where static camera was a good thing. I think that's what's making me uneasy. Play recording. Human sacrifice. Is that here? Oh great. Should I jump in too? Is there a yes. Wow. Behind here looks nice. Of course I'm gonna read the note. Why wouldn't I? Do not touch, please. This winch has been decommissioned so that it can be more thoroughly investigated what the Order have done to this station and the purpose it serves in their religion. That means you too, Erskine. No vulturing parts from here. Lena. Yeah, great. Well, that's decommissioned. That's all it took, was me just... Wow. This job's super easy. All I need to do is read some notes. Read note. I found some texts lying around the church that have some alarming yet interesting content. The Order of the Void sacrifice humans to the Black Iris. Who? Maybe modern day. 100 years ago, don't know how many people were like, it's very alarming yet interesting. Human sacrifice, you see. They believe it appeases it and therefore leaves them alone. I don't know how old these texts are or how recently they've indulged in this act. However, I do know that now this isn't just an issue of anthropology anymore. Lena. Yeah, it seems almost like there's some... I don't like what's going on in here. Yep, my brain is melted. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like this. Why am I suddenly tripping balls? world. Wow. Oh, amazing. Shit. Oh, sick. What's the light? I don't like that there's a light on me suddenly. Go to the no. Pick up. Offering to the Black Iris. Tab. A sculpture carved out of obsidian. It appears to be some kind of religious offering. So what happens if I go in here and I give it the religious offering? Is it just because I'm in close proximity to here that I start tripping balls, or was that sequenced? Do you want the this? I can give you the this. It will not allow me to give it the this. What if I go over to the winch? What if I just walk into the offering? Nope. Okay. Well, I didn't realise that I could actually just walk directly into it, but everything's fine. I'm just glad that apparently my tripping balls session is done. Right, so we know possibly that Lena's dead. He was just location, right? Excuse me. Tom where's Erskine at? That's... You ever do that thing where you look at old PlayStation 1 graphics and you start to see things that aren't there? Because it's just a bunch of really chalky, really chunky, like, bad, thick pixels. Okay. Central zone. Okay, I have an offering. I got an offering. Who's hungry? Black Iris, are you hungry? Yeah? Warning depth. Okay, so I think I take the offering down there, but let's maybe not do that first. Abandoned shacks. Well, you know, it is just a bunch of wooden logs stuck together. Not even... not even, like, normal woodworking or carpentry skills. Nah, just, like, Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. Stacking some sticks. Read note. A copy of Roadside Picnic. In some senses... oh, by bot, is that maybe Lena's... No? I'm probably making up stuff. In some sense, we're all cavemen. We can't imagine anything more frightening than a ghost or a vampire. But the violation of the principles of causality that's actually much scarier than a whole herd of ghosts, or Rubenstein's monsters, or is that Wallenstein, Frankenstein? Is someone's brain beginning to melt? Yeah. I wouldn't possibly know how that feels. Read note. Okay, Eva, I'm topside. After my first dive into the cave, it looks like the door to the deepest chamber needs some kind of key. Well, not a key, but there's a gap in the rock that looks like something needs to be placed in order to open the chamber. I think the order might have something that we need. Let's start there. Thanks. Bellamy. I think I might possibly have it. It might be a sculpture made of obsidian. Yeah? Well, let's go this way anyway. I want to see that nice, that nice looking dramatic text. Duh! Black rock oil fields. I really like the style of this. I can't tell if they're trying to be sarcastic about it or they're just going for that kind of style, but I really like it. Right, we are here at the oil fields, which are always fun. Should I maybe unequip my lighter? Might that be a good idea? I wonder if there is genuinely even anything for me to be scared of here. It just turns out this whole thing is just an exploration. Hey Eva, this is Bellamy. I just wanted to update you on last night. Erskine has been down in the main borehole all night, way over his 4 hours a day limit. Some of the guys are worried that the radiation is going to make him sick. This isn't as if we haven't consistently been warning him of the dangers. I think I figured out where Erskine is. Timber storage. Seems to be a lot of... and back away. Yes, because this is how fire work. Ah, PlayStation 1. Ah, the early days. Early days of gaming. Read notes. So this is all just for more notes. The Institute has no idea of the potential dangers to organic life if the subject in the cave breaks containment. Suffices to say that it's based on my own research as well as Dr. Strugitsky and Dr. Erskine's data. A breach would be catastrophic. We are all concerned that the Institute is more interested in selling access to the object to defense contracts. What? It is too late for us to blow the whistle, therefore you must... blow the whistle? Behind this cabin is a lockbox containing a data tape with our findings. The password is blah. Please take this tape to the satellite dish and transmit the data. It's imperative that the people on the outside know. Okay. So I have the passcode, but use passcode to unlock box. Pick up data. Found the data tapes. Why do I feel like that's a bad thing for me? I like I said behind this. Did I just did it through the wall? PS1. Okay. So, can transmit the tape. Maybe I can transmit the tape. I have the feeling that something might get in the way. Lena, I'm about to investigate cabins in the oil field. I found some strange readings on the tapes the other day and I wanted to check it out. I'll let you know if I find anything interesting. Good luck with the church. Remember, if things turn bad, stash everything at H.
This is Erskine. Before you go, if I take that,
That's great, man.
it burns my eye.
Maybe don't go, Eddie.
I can't look away.
Look, man, I get compulsion.
It stares back at me from the void, fluctuating between shades of obsidian like a colossal black iron.
Funny.
I haven't much time left now. I've given myself to the void, and the void shall show me the cosmos. I hope that some of you will follow.
No. Didn't like that. See, this is the thing with it, is that obviously they're doing it in PlayStation 1 style, which, you know, might be a technical limitation, might just be a stylistic choice, but by doing it that way, you can then implement things that are a wee bit different, and therefore are a wee bit more pants-shittingly scary. Okay. Decommissioned station, decommissioned Great. What is... Is it just the light coming out from the hole? I'm guessing so. Is that just meant to be a drill piece? Okay, PlayStation 1 graphics can't always tell. Yeah, that was genuinely creepy for me there. Just because it was like, it broke, and then it was just like, welcome to this, and the audio... Oh. There's something about, like, disrupted audio that I just hate with so much passion. So let's just... I don't think I can go up any of these places, can I? They kinda look like stairs, but given the tree placement, I think maybe I can. Yeah, let's go broadcast. Let's let the people know, and then go down into the hole, because that's how video game protagonists work. I don't know why exactly I had to be sent in to essentially just push a button to decommission all this crap, but I did. So, gonna make sure to do it properly. Is there something back this way? Okay, we've got multiple places to go, and by multiple I mean after we're done the station 2. This is genuinely creepy. See, this was the thing, is like I was saying, I don't like to know what I'm getting into, but the images that was on it, it's on itch.io, like the images that were on it just looked like so weird. And I just finished playing like another kind of weird psychological, not psychological, like cosmic would be the word I suppose, like weird game, insert in pick up A3 unit, sure. I obtained. Insert data transmitter. There you go. I'm guessing I have done all I can do. I don't know what this thing is. Unit used in the winches found in each research state. Oh, Danny. Have I maybe not been doing my job right? Time to head back to the Church of the Void. Well, I went all the way there and it didn't do anything, so I'm gonna head this direction and see what I see. Because this unit thing that I got might be for the winch in another location. Complete all objectives before continuing to the cave. Gotcha. Yes, go in this bit then. Then I'll shut up. The game has told me where I have to go and what I have to do. And you appear to be broken. Here, allow me to fix thee. Problem solved. Yeah, I think that's just meant to be the drill piece. Read note. Erskine, you left the A3 unit in the control tower. Please stop leaving this crap lying around. I'm not going to cover you again. Thank you. Or watch tape. Add. You know, I don't know if I wanna. Thomas Erskine. Thomas, mate, what'd you do?
This is some tissue that's been exposed to a rock sample from 12,000 feet down. Within a few minutes, it's breaking through the cell walls. Within 2 hours, it's almost totally taken over and begins multiplying, constantly expanding, looking for a source of nourishment. Christ. After 3 days,
Christ.
any semblance of what the cells were are gone. The organism, you can call it that, is entirely invaded the host.
End of transmission. Great. Thanks, Thomas. That was fantastic. I do, like I'm saying, I really do like how it's almost like it's almost kind of like mixed media. Like we keep on sort of jumping back and forth between like PlayStation 1 gameplay and graphics to this kind of like documentary film TV show kind of aesthetic. Is there any notes? No notes. Like this. We're out in a storm. Quickly, let's go to the only shelter here. That's not a bad idea. Open circuit. Yeah, let's open the sarcophagus. That's a good idea. Best idea I've had ever. Before I go jumping into the apparently no way coming back from sarcophagus, maybe I'll have a wee look around, have a wee look-see what I see. Make sure, see, sneaky bits, use password to unlock box. Read note. Great, I've got a password, and all it's for is for reading more notes. Human behaviour drilling, yes. It now seems irrefutable that the anomaly in the cave is what is causing the strange human behaviour. Several of the expedition crewmates are either missing or acting increasingly erratically. Furthermore, the Institute of Divergent Scientists who sent us here seem to have little interest in what is going on. I'm starting to wonder whether we have just been used as lab rats. Quite possible. Quite possible. Do I? Nope, I just have the offering. Good. Well, you know, better get in the sarcophagus. What a thing to call it. And hand over this offering. Have I mentioned before how much I hate caves? Even low poly. Still hate it. What's this way? It's a note. I'm sorry. I get it. It's just, I love the aesthetic. And then it's just these like, posters. Somebody's just written. I love to think that it's like a poster, but they've just written on the bottom of it like tiny handwriting. A torn and faded page from a novel. Really? From deep below the Earth's crust, a being of unimaginable horror erupted forth. A conduit for extraordinary forces from beyond, with no conception of order or entropy, mind and matter, life and death, logic, science, or any other attempt to understand a being of such excuse me, capriciousness and cosmic indifference is futile. Yet they reached into the abyssal blackness before them and brought this abomination on themselves. Why is it from a novel? So somebody's wrote about this already? Again, like, Nessie is a thing. You know, we've got like your Goosies, your various other folklore and all that sort of stuff. I don't understand how that survived the test of time. But the eldritch horror that burst forth from northeastern Scotland has somehow escaped the annals of history, despite the fact that this was only 100 years ago. Not fully getting that. Wait, what? Why is this a path that doesn't lead to a note? I feel cheated. Creepy. Might this be? I have an offering. Mayhaps it goes here. Relinquish offering to the Black Iris. I can understand now what he meant by it doesn't seem as though it might be a key, given the fact it is a block the size of my torso. Give you your key. Enjoy. Oh no. Uh-oh. What if I leave? What if I just leave? What if that? Okay, look, you were warned at the beginning, but this is kind of giving me a sore head, so everybody strap in. Okay, do I just walk directly into it? Oh, there we go. It's kind of like when you get iron flakes and you take a magnet, it just goes like. There's Scotland there. Well, there you have it, Nuggets. Scotland destroyed the planet. Not America, not Japan, not all the ones that are always in all the films. No, Scotland! We unleashed the Eldritch Horror. Yes! Well done, well done. I did enjoy that. It was eerie and creepy and like it's... The art style was entertaining enough to keep me going. But genuinely, like, it had something there. I get that this is not like a super big project or fiction. Don't say. I didn't. This was fiction. I see. Made in Alexandria, Scotland. Yeah, it was a good game. It's, like I'm saying, I always love playing games that are made by people in Scotland and all that sort of stuff. And there was a slight twinge of Scottish in Thomas Erskine's lines. It really kind of sounded more like Irish. It's that borderline Skyrish that I always talk about, where it's not quite Irish and it's not quite Scottish. It's Skyrish. But yeah, that was interesting. That was the Black Iris, and nothing. It's just blackness. So, yeah, like I'm saying, I really like that aesthetic of going from like, because when you think about it, I've never really played the earlier ones, but Resident Evil 1, like the beginning of it is basically just like actual actors and stuff like that, and then it's like, bump, video game. So I quite like the fact that they went for the same kind of thing. Like even the beginning of it was very like, the introduction to it was very like student-y film, do you know what I mean? Like recording the trees and the fly on the flower and all that kind of stuff, and it's like black, and all the kind of like load screens were like, dude, I really like that aesthetic of it. Maybe that's just because I'm dying for the next season of Stranger Things to come out, I don't know. But that was Black Iris. I hope you enjoyed it. It might have just been more something for me, but it was like bad and good, and all the bad and good ways that it could be. I love when games are like slightly broken, it just makes it funny. But anyway, that's your whack for today. So if you enjoyed the video, then bat the subscribe button, like the video, geese your banter in the section down below, all that jazz, and I'll catch you nuggets in the next one, alright? Jerry bye.